Every one of these has a value written on it. Trouble is, it's written in colour, not numbers. If you've never met a resistor, it just limits the flow of current in a circuit, one of the basic building blocks of any piece of electronics. Give me just a few minutes of your time and you'll be reading these like a book. 10 colours, soon to be 10 digits. Black, conveniently, black pen, 0. I only have a black pen, unfortunately, so that's where that train ends. But brown, 1, red, 2, orange, 3, yellow, 4, green, 5, blue, 6, violet, 7, grey, 8, and white, 9. Another easy way to remember it is that rainbow Richard of York gave battle in vain, and you've got the darker ones at the top, so black and brown, and the lighter ones at the bottom, grey and white. There's also gold and silver. They're never digits, they only ever turn up at the end as a multiplier or the tolerance. Most resistors you'll meet have 4 bands. The first 2 are the digits, the third's the multiplier, and the fourth's the tolerance of how far off the real value is allowed to be. Now let's read a real one. So we're going to do blue, grey, black, red. Blue is 6, grey is 8, so that's 6, 8. Black's the multiplier, times 1, so it stays at 68. Red on the end is a tolerance, plus or minus 2%, so 68 ohms, done. One more this time, but this time with a multiplier that actually does some work. So, blue, grey, red, gold. Blue, grey's 68 again, red's times 100, so 6,800 ohms or 6.8 kilo ohms. Gold on the end, plus or minus 5%. If this is going in one ear and out the other, I've made a full chart and an actual worksheet that you can freely download via the link in the description. A couple of things so you never read one backwards. Gold or silver is never a digit, so on a normal 4 band it's the tolerance and it sits on the right. Start from the band nearest the end and there's usually a slightly wider gap before the last one, and if that value really matters, just put a meter on it. 2 variations you'll run into: a 5 band just adds a third digit before the multiplier for more precise values, usually 1 or 2%. A 6 band adds 1 more on the end for temperature coefficient, how much it drifts as it warms up essentially. And if there's no tolerance band at all, treat it as a plus or minus 20%. Here's the rub most guides skip. This colour code isn't only used on circuit boards. Walk into a TV studio, a radio studio, or a live gig and you'll find the exact same colours that we discussed here on their cables. Broadcast and audio borrow the resistor sequence to number their cable channels. So, brown channel 1, red channel 2, orange channel 3, you see where I'm going here, yellow channel 4, all the way down. With that, it means you can spot a cable across the room without any identification, just using the numbers that we've discussed, and know exactly what that cable is being used for. Now traditionally you do that with individual character ferrules slid onto the cable 1 character at a time. It takes hours and you have to buy like 100 at a time. But what if I told you there was a quicker way? Take a look at this. This is just one of the many labels from Silver Fox that you can print automated resistor color-coded labeling onto using our software, LabX Innovator, and any ordinary office colored laser printer. So you'll see here on this label, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 0. So looking back at what we've got brown, red, orange, yellow, black, brown, and black. And what's cool about this particular label from Silver Fox, our legend 2-part wire marker, is it is 2 parts. So the label part, which I've just automated and streamlined my resistor color coding label on, I slide that into a tube and then pull it apart. And then I can then change the label on a terminated wire if that information needs to change at a later date. So a recap, the whole thing, the whole caboodle is digits, multiplier, tolerance. That's it. And then if you want to streamline your label process, do that as well. There's a link to a free labeling cheat sheet in the description of this video. You're welcome to download it. It's got loads of helpful tips and tricks on how to streamline the labeling on your specific projects. And if you have any questions, you can always contact the Silver Fox team. Like, comment, subscribe.